Hello, everyone. This last week and a half have been an absolute whirlwind of events and emotions. My heart is broken on so many levels. So many opinions, so many rights and wrongs, so many news broadcasts and social media posts, so much injustice and violence and hatred. It's exhausting. To get all these feelings out onto this video, right, because my mind is such a whirlwind right now, I'm going to be looking down at some notes because I want to get my heart out to you. In the last couple of days, although my mind and my emotions are still a whirlwind, my heart feels a bit of peace and hope. And let me explain, because that sounds kind of counterintuitive considering everything that's going on. What's given me hope in these last few days are conversations that I've had. Open, raw, transparent conversations with people that are like and unlike me. No debates, no trying to prove points, no smashing thoughts and opinions over our heads. Just listening and sharing perspectives. These moments have been filled with respect, admiration, compassion, love, a willingness and desire to learn and understand, and peace. No judgment, no bullying, no points to prove, no closed minds, no closed ears. Just open hearts and open minds wanting to learn and understand. Sides of life that we've personally not experienced. I've experienced things and I know things that you don't. And each of you has experienced things and know things that I don't. It takes courage to step out of our shoes into someone else's. But I want to do that, and I am trying. When you step into my shoes, if you're willing to do that with an open heart and an open mind, you will feel the struggles, the disappointments, the sorrow, the pain of having children with disabilities. So much love and joy wrapped up in that, but there's also a dark side to it that you will feel. You'll remember what it felt like to battle anxiety and debilitating fear for most of your life. You'll know what it feels like to have past abuse and past broken relationships. You'll feel the tension of wanting to understand people and love all people, but feeling hopeless because of this division. You'll feel the nagging insecurity of simply being me and feeling like whatever I do is never good enough. And you'll experience the gut-wrenching sadness and struggle, right now especially, of being a wife of a police officer. Those are feelings and experiences in my shoes. What are some of the ones in yours? I really want to know. Protests relay messages, both good and bad. Social media posts tend to slam our opinions in people's faces, and they're often not received well, leading to further division and pain. Podcasts and videos fill our ears and heads with starkly contrasting views that again cause more division and more pain. And mainstream media does the best job it can to twist the truth. All this noise cancels out what really matters, what really needs to be heard, and what actually brings lasting and deep change. Conversation, individual voices. We need to have conversation, one life and one voice at a time, sitting around coffee tables, park benches, basketball games, kids' sports, restaurants, backyards, wherever else you gather. We need to not claim that our perspective is the only right way. We need to connect our hearts and our lives through conversation. We have to step out from behind our screens where we feel safe, our computer screens, our phone screens, where we can punch out messages and feel, oh, take that. We've got to get out from behind those devices and step in front of actual hearts, minds, souls, lives, and experiences with real people. A few days ago, I posted that God has given us 2 ears and 1 mouth, and that we should use them in that order and in those measurements. I also posted a quote by Stephen Covey that says, "Seek first to understand, then to be understood." The Bible in the book of James, chapter 1, verse 19 says, "Let every person be quick to hear, slow to speak, slow to anger. For the anger of man does not produce the righteousness of God. Philippians chapter 2, verses 3 and 4 say, do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourselves, not looking to your own interest, but each of you to the interest of others. In my life, there has never been a better time to have these raw conversations, to be courageous and to talk with people that have different perspectives and experiences than I do. But we must stay calm in these conversations. We must stay open-minded. We must step into someone else's shoes and try to understand. I believe there's hope through conversation. I cannot control or change anybody else's thoughts, beliefs, actions, behaviors, opinions, or experiences, but I can work on controlling those of mine. And in this time, I'm going to try to continue to bear the fruit of the Spirit that I am called to do in Galatians. Galatians chapter 5, verses 22 through 23 say, but the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Against such things, there is no law. Thanks for listening.